In property law, a remainder is a future interest in real property that entitles a person to automatic ownership or possession when the current holder's interest ends. A reversion is also a future interest, but it's one that can only vest in the original grantor. In Dr. v. Hughes, we explore those two types of interests in connection with an inter vivos gift to a grantor's own heirs. James Hanigan created a trust into which he put real property he owned in New York City. Under the trust's terms, upon Hanigan's death, the trustee was to convey the property to Hanigan's heirs at law. If the trustee sold the property before Hanigan's death, which he was empowered to do, then the trustee was instead to pay the heirs any remaining sale proceeds. The trustee was also authorized to reconvey the property to Hanigan at his discretion during Hanigan's lifetime, terminating the trust. Hanigan's heirs at law were his two daughters, one of whom was Mrs. Hughes. While Hanigan was alive, Mrs. Hughes conveyed any interest she had to her husband, August Hughes. Shortly thereafter, Augusta Doctor and others won a civil suit against the Hughes and were awarded damages, making them judgment creditors. They sought to seize any interest the Hughes had in the trust property, claiming that Mr. Hughes had a remainder that was subject to the creditor's claim. The special term agreed with the judgment creditors. The appellate division reversed, holding that Hanigan never intended to grant anyone a remainder interest, and that if the Hughes took anything upon Hanigan's death, it would be only by inheritance. Consequently, the creditors didn't have a claim on the property. The creditors appealed to the New York Court of Appeals, the state's highest court.